Not even know there was a Mass Effect board game coming out. I don't think anyone else knew, but maybe except for Mass Effect fans. But I didn't even know they were making a board game of Mass Effect. Yeah. So basically, the creators of Mass Effect are upset because people don't like the board game. Oh, yes, you're not allowed to dislike the Mass Effect board game. Yes, you're not allowed. Kind of like how you're not allowed to dislike the new Dragon Age game. You're not allowed to dislike Dustborn. You're not allowed to dislike Concord. You're not allowed to dislike all of these things because the critics gave it perfect scores. You're not allowed to dislike the Acolyte. They even tried to ban people offline for disliking the Acolyte, but the Mass Effect creators calls people a bunch of man babies because they can't handle looking at pronouns that the characters eat. Well, I can tell you something, this Mass Effect board game is gonna fail. No one's gonna buy it. You know, this type of stuff is kind of for like the hardcore Mass Effect fans, and it seems like this is gonna fail. So basically, there's a Mass Effect board game coming out, and basically, it's based off the game, obviously. And basically, players are once again tasked with stepping the role as Commander Shepard or one of the characters in the other characters in the game as well. Shepard must lead the quadra cruiser to uncover its sinister leakage to keep him out of hands of the enemy. However, ships hold more dangers. It was revealed, released in public in early 2024, October 2024, the game's first materials putted pronouns in the games. Okay, you know, as well. Again, most of the characters actually do go by the actual pronouns. There's no actual non-binary pronouns in the game, but people, meanwhile, they're both male and female Shepherds with the characters' pronouns, like as he and him or she or her, respectively. This is like very unnecessary. I really think this is like very unnecessary to put this stuff in the game. Like, you don't need to put the characters' pronouns in the game. Like, this is like people like, well, why are people offended over pronouns? Because people are so sick. Like, nobody cares. Just have the characters' names and that's it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Further off, the game's official trailer specifically highlights our squad beats character seat. And of course, there's no pronouns. Yes. No pronouns. And of course, a lot of people have said they didn't like this, and this was unnecessary to the Mass Effect series. Okay, that this was unnecessary. This was a very unnecessary thing here, and of course, they're upset because they left a 1-star review. Oh my god, how dare they? It's funny they only care when people leave negative reviews. If people like something, of course, they won't say anything about it. Okay, but if you dare leave 1-star reviews for the Mass Effect board game, you know why they want to ban people from reviewing negative reviews on a game or a movie? It is because they want to have control over what we consume. That's the whole goal from the start. They want to have this control. They want to have this, idea that they have power over everybody else. It's just not gonna work because you can't force everybody to like something. It's just how it is. You should have the freedom to leave a 1-star review on a game or a movie if you are not satisfied with it. Okay, I did not like The Last Jedi at all. Okay, I watched the whole movie. It was boring. It was uninteresting. But if it was up to Ryan Johnson, if it was up to Disney, you would have to give a positive review about the movie regardless if you liked it or not. Okay, and the same thing can apply with Amanda Watts Quantumania. I didn't like that movie at all. Okay, but that very few reviews cited pronouns as the lowest score, outweighed the 10 that were negative. And the creators of Mass Effect were upset the fact that people do not like the board game. Oh my god. Like the people who create games and movies now are the most sensitive people on the planet. Okay? They have actually tried multiple times to get people banned off of YouTube for not liking a movie or a video game. Okay? They really want you to be banned if you don't like a movie or a game. And This is even more proof of that. They want you to be bad if you don't like Dustboard, and if you don't like the new Star Wars game that everyone seemed to forget about. Okay, there was a new Star Wars game, and everybody seemed to forget about it like very quickly. Like no one bought it, no one played it, no one cared. But we took 10 seconds to add pronouns to the squad mates. And yes, I added giving the and yeah, basically these are the reviews for the games. Most people just gave it an 8, but there are 10 negative reviews for the board game. But still, majority of the reviews are positive. Like, these people should be happy that most people like the board game. But they can't accept the fact that there are a small group of people who don't like the board game. There are a small amount of people, which is 15, actually 18 people, who didn't like the board game, who had a negative experience of it. Okay. Yeah, okay. And saying, but a majority of people still had 44 reviews, which is way higher than 15 reviews, had a positive experience with the board game. But again, these people will never accept the fact that there is, which is why they changed the Rotten Tomatoes score, which is why they're changing the rules on IMDb and Metacritic, because they don't want you to review games or movies or board games negatively. Okay, Ring would continue to put insults towards his critics. I can't imagine how to feel people being upset to try to make others feel welcome. Oh yes, this is why the executive culture of free thinkers is upset with it, and they don't care. They can stay mad forever. Oh yes, you're so upset over 1-star reviews on a board game. Yes, 1-star, reviews for a board game. Okay, this guy is really, yeah. Yeah, and the fact that this guy wants people to not be allowed to be reviewed games, movies, or board games with bad reviews. Okay, like this is a problem that getting worse and worse. Like these people really want to censor your opinions, your beliefs. I'm surprised no one has sued Rotten Tomatoes yet for changing the audience score. Like, why hasn't anyone done that? Like, it's really stupid that they change the scores and change the rules, but no one does anything about it. Okay. Yeah, 1 second speaking, I'm tired, and here is the actual newer reviews here. And these people are really just upset. These are the newer updates score. 52 people did not like the board game. Actually, include all the negative reviews together, so that would be about 56, 61, 69, 72 negative reviews. But there was still a huge amount of positive reviews, too. If you include the 7 out of 10s as well. So there was around 87 positive reviews and like 67 negative 76. Right? It's just so sad. And these people are really just upset over it as well. Okay, this is why they shut down Bio social servers. They didn't listen to their customers here, and people. And again, this post is treating the customers like crap. Okay, if you're so upset over 1-star reviews, you shouldn't be making products at all. Okay, if you're so upset over a 1-star review on your product, okay, this is just absolutely pathetic and sad. And we talked about this before, obviously, as well. But yeah, that's about this video here. Goodbye.